Hi, Shanna Forrestall here with another episode of Not Just Small Talk. My guest today is Tom Leggett with TL Performance, and I'm excited to talk to him. Tom came to my life when I was going through a lot of transition, and I needed some help, and he helped me in a way that was super specific. And I can't wait to talk to him about what he does. You're not going to know what it is at first, but we're going to explain it. It's all going to be fine. We're going to be right back with Tom Leggett of TL Performance talking about the price of performance. You're going to love this. I'll be back soon. Hi, Shanna Forrestall here with Not Just Small Talk. I'm back, and my guest today is Tom Leggett with TL Performance. Tom, thank you for coming.
Hey, Shanna, great to be here.
We are up here at the City Club of LA. You know, our paths have been a little apart lately, and we crossed paths tonight, so I thought this was a good time to sit down and talk to him. So, Tom, you've been instrumental to me in my life, and that's one of the reasons I'm excited to have you on the show. You came into my life just after I had been in this horrible car accident, which seemed minor at the time, but left me in a lot of pain for a really long time, and you were such a godsend to help me get out of pain. But there's a lot more to what you do. So let's talk about what that is. Now, you describe yourself as a physical preparation coach.
That's right.
And I would guess that 95% of the people out there have no idea what that is, even though it's really simple. So tell me what a physical preparation coach is.
Sure. I think the confusion is because you have personal training, you have physical therapy. So when people hear physical preparation, they don't really know where to put it because it kind of encompasses a little bit of both. And the main difference is that from personal training is that it encompasses a lot more than just in the gym. And the difference from physical therapy, it is empowering to the individual rather than creating that dependency of I need to go see this person over and over again in order to get my fix or my feel goods.
That's good. So I would agree with you. And that's probably a perfect example because it really, in my mind, just from working with you, it really blends both. You gave me knowledge I didn't have about my own body, and then you empowered me as to how I could strengthen my body and balance my body to eliminate pain and then to start to get stronger, right?
Yes.
So what would you say sets you apart from the average, say, physical trainer, like in the way you approach the work?
So I am a coach with King Sports International, and I've been learning from Ian King, and I continue to learn. And really what sets me apart is that I treat the individual as an individual. So each situation is different. No one person is the same as another, even if they have the same apparent condition. So you could have 5 people that have the same knee injury, but the cause is going to be different in all 5. Unless you are willing to listen, learn about the person, and investigate, you're not going to find the correct path.
And guys, I'll just tell you, like from personal experience working with Tom, I mean, I would go to Tom certain days and just be in so much pain I couldn't move or breathe. And he was really great at helping to find the root cause of what was happening in my body and helping me to address whatever that muscular issue was or nerve issue or whatever was going on. And then gave me, exercises, empowered me basically to have a better understanding of my body so that anytime pain came or anytime I felt weak or out of whack or out of balance, I knew things to do to help to put myself back in balance. And I utilize that stuff to this day, the stuff that he taught me. So let's delve into that a little bit more. So rather than just a personal trainer who might get you to the gym and get you stronger, you're actually going and digging into what are the root issues going on in the body. Tell me about that. When you analyze somebody, what are you looking for? And then what do you do to address what you find?
You're looking for their history. You want to find out why they are the way they are. A person that's in front of you is just a reflection of everything that has happened to them. But you also need to listen to what they want, help connect the dots and find out, okay, well, are you doing what you need to do to reach that goal? And if you're not, why not? And what can you do to change? What are your limitations?
Yeah.
And very often, personal trainers will assume that strength training is going to solve every single problem. And there are useful times for strength training. It can have lots of benefits, but it is only a small piece.
And one of the things I love about, and you and I have had this conversation other times, where what I love about what you do is you're doing specialized work, and you can work with someone who's just a weekend warrior or likes to play sports or likes to hike or likes to stay active or wants to age with longevity and strength and flexibility, right? Or you can actually work with athletes who have specific goals. They want to win this race. athletes. They want to improve their performance. Let's talk about that a little bit, because I think there are people out there who have goals, but they're not sure how to reach them.
Yeah, so my ideal client is that driven person that's looking to find excellence, looking to find the best way to train, the best solution for their particular challenge. And that can be anybody. There's people in all walks of life, general population and athletes that fit that category. But they're willing to find what's best so that they can really fulfill their potential.
And you've proven that. Can you give me one story maybe that stands out in your mind, a success story of someone you've worked with recently?
Yeah, that's a good question. There's many that I've worked with where, let me talk about my friend Amy. So she is a mother in her 40s and she likes to run regularly. And I taught her some ways to train so she can avoid injury, but it's impossible to be perfect. So sometimes you will experience little niggles here and there. And what the most important part is to get rid of them quickly. And she had gone for a run and she developed knee pain that day and she was having difficulty walking. And we met that night. It was kind of an emergency session and we were able to find the cause and have her leave pain-free.
That's awesome. And I can speak from experience, guys. I mean, he did that with me. I was having severe pain and we would meet and I wouldn't know where it was coming from. I just had radiating pain all over. And he would find the root of it. He would give me stretches and things to calm it down. He also found, how would you describe it, what you found in my body? You found weak areas, overstretched areas. You found discrepancies in my body, and then you gave me exercises and things to work on fixing it.
Yeah, so now to compare to physical therapy. So a physical therapist, chiropractor, or any health practitioner in that way is taught to follow a formula, and they apply that formula to everyone. So it's a prescription. They go through the same pattern no matter who it is, and that's going to work sometimes, but if the person doesn't fit within that mold, then they're not going to know what to do. And basically, I treat every client like a blank sheet of paper, and we figure out what's best. And I had another client that I'm reminded of that helped him with a neck issue, shoulder and foot, and he said that he had seen chiropractors, physical therapists, and I had impacted his life more than anybody else that he'd ever met.
Wow. And I know when I started working with Tom, I mean, my body was so janked after that wreck, and I remember laying in Shavasana and my back would not lay on the floor, and I would always have to put my knees up just to get my back to go down, right? Mm-hmm. And then we would try to do the quad stretch, and I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. And when I look back to where I was and how tight I was and how limited I was to where I am now, just from doing that stuff. I mean, it's crazy, the difference. And I can literally lay in Shavasana now and I feel parts of my body hitting the floor that have never hit the floor. You know what I mean? And my body's learned to settle. I've learned to pay a lot more attention to my posture when I'm walking and just to my posture on a daily basis. And I can just feel how much the muscles around my spine have strengthened, and all these things have changed. And it was because of these very specific exercises and work that Tom did with me. So Tom, if people want to reach out to you, I know you have a website.
tlperformance.me.
tlperformance.me. If you're trying to reach out to him, I'll put that on the post as well.
Sure. Probably Instagram, though.
So Instagram is a good place to find him.
Yeah, Trainer Tom.
So if you want to go on Instagram to Trainer Tom, at Trainer Tom on Instagram, you'll find Tom there. And you've got some fun hobbies and things that you reference on Instagram. I know he's into some chanting, Buddhist chanting, and some health choices. He's all about, this is one good thing about Tom, is he is approaching your physicality, but he uses different modes to get there. And he's looking at creating a person who's a whole, well-balanced person. And he lives that and doesn't just preach it, but he lives it and believes it as well, right?
Absolutely.
Is there anything else you would say to people who are sitting there who are like, I've been wanting to do this. I've been wanting to run this 5K. I've been wanting to sprint faster. I've been wanting to train better, get better at tennis or whatever. What would you say to the person that's sitting on the fence thinking about getting some help?
Well, I would say it's absolutely okay to ask for help, first of all, and it's okay not to know the answers to everything. And then the exciting part is finding out the answers that work best for you. And as long as you're willing to ask questions, go down that path and seeking excellence, seeking the best result, then a lot is possible.
Right. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. And guys, again, I can't tell you how much this man and his intricate knowledge of the human body and his training with Ian has given him so much experience and knowledge to just address each body as an individual. If you want individual help, like specialized help to get your body to the next level, to get you training at a level that you didn't even think you could train at whatever age you are, it's possible. So give Tom a call. Have a good day. Thanks for being on. Yeah.
Can I give a plug for King Sports?
Absolutely.
Too, because I really am grateful for the people that have come before me and the people that have influenced who I've become now. And without Ian King and the other coaches of King Sports, and you can go to kingsports.net to learn more about that, I wouldn't be who I am today.
Awesome. So check it out, kingsports.net. I know Ian has some resources on there. But yeah, Tom's right here in Los Angeles. Oh, let's talk about that real quick. So you're in Los Angeles.
Yes.
So what areas do you service?
Well, you don't even need to be in Los Angeles.
It's a virtual world.
Right. So I can help people from afar, and I've worked with clients in other countries and I've worked with clients in other states.
Awesome.
So I'm limited in some of the things that I can do when I'm in person.
Yeah.
The full service is available, but I can still offer a lot of help.
So if you want some specialized insight, he can give it to you virtually or in person in Los Angeles or somewhere around here. All right, guys, have a good day. Shanna Forrestall with Not Just Small Talk with my guest, Tom Leggett of TL Performance. Thank you.